What's up guys, Kevin Cage here with another crypto update. Let's kick it off. Welcome to the channel guys, I hope everybody's having an amazing Thursday and let's dive into today's video. We are on learn.xrpl.org. We can see learn to code on the XRP ledger. And this is not even just about learning how to program or learning the code, we can actually learn the basics. You can click courses up here and there are a bunch of free lessons just breaking it down for anybody brand new. What is blockchain? What is crypto? How do transactions work on a blockchain? So this is 100% free and this is learn.xrpl.org. So you can go through each lesson 15 minutes long and scroll through to get a great synopsis of everything. So what is the XRPL's consensus algorithm? That's the XRP ledger consensus mechanism. What is the set of chosen validators known as? That is the unique node list or the UNL. How long does it take for transactions to flow through the XRP ledger? About 3 to 5 seconds. So a few seconds. Why doesn't the XRPL use proof of work as its consensus mechanism, which is what Bitcoin uses today? Proof of work is too energy intensive, it is not sustainable. How much XRP must be destroyed in order to make a transaction on the network? So this is destroying a fraction of XRP or burning it to process a transaction. And the current minimum transaction cost is approximately 10 drops on the XRP ledger. So the answer is C. And there's different terminology for each crypto asset. So for example, XRP is equal to 1 million drops. Bitcoin is equal to 100 million Satoshis. So a fraction of Bitcoin is typically called a Satoshi. And for Ethereum, it's equal to 1 billion Gwei. Next up, shared by Crypto Eddie, and I thought this was pretty cool. So we can see right here, this screenshot. According to ChatGPT, if $1 trillion is to be transferred on a daily basis using XRP, with a liquid supply of 30 billion XRP, and each unit of XRP can be reused twice in that transfer, then the worth of XRP would need to be, that'd be $1 trillion, the amount transferred on a daily basis divided by the liquid supply of 30 billion in this example times 2 uses per day. And that means XRP's valuation would have to be just over $16. And this represents an increase of over 41 times the current price of a 40-cent XRP. We have Ripple it in. Consider the same XRP can be used 21,600 times per day at 4 seconds per transaction. And so what he did was just took the amount of seconds per day, 86,400 I believe, divided by 4, and you get about 21,600 times. And here she lowered the circulating supply and reused the token 100 times in a 24-hour period of bridge transfers. So this would be $5. So either way, that is super cool. I know that ChatGPT is coming out with a paid version. I know that Google is working on a competitor. It's cool, it's exciting, but it's also terrifying. Now really quick, a few use cases in terms of tokenization. So we know in terms of international payments, $155 trillion are sent across borders every year. Now payments is an immediate use case, and I think that XRP will have that in the bag in the future as it grows. And I believe the future is going to be multi-chain. There are so many use cases for crypto, beyond just tokenization. So here are 3 tokenization use cases that are reshaping financial markets. So example 1 would be Paxos or PaxG. As we can see, this is tokenizing gold. So this stablecoin is collateralized with physical gold. Now the benefits of making gold a digital token is, right here, you can remove custody fees and decrease the minimum purchase amounts as well as offer instant settlements of tokens to investors. So you're improving capital efficiency, money can flow faster than ever before, just like information. Tokenization use case number 2, we have right here STOs or security token offerings. The example is Overstock.com. Bringing the benefits of tokenization to their shareholders, presenting a more efficient digital dividend. So they're actually paying their shareholders a dividend leveraging crypto. In example 3 right here, we have DBS Bank in Singapore. And DBS is actually on Hedera's governing council, and they're one of the largest banks in Singapore when you consider assets under management. So DBS actually issued its first tokenized bond via the Singapore dollar, $15 million back in 2021. This platform enables investors to participate with a minimum ticket size of $10,000 versus having $250,000 for traditional bond issuance, making it a lot more accessible for everybody for a broader market, leveling the playing field. So these are 3 examples of tokenization. Don't even get me started on NFT use cases. For intellectual property, for music rights, for royalties, and automating all of that via a smart contract, it gets big. And now we have James Wallace of Ripple, the VP of Central Bank Engagements, expects to see more CBDC pilot programs around the world in the year ahead. with an emphasis on interoperable CBDC solutions that enhance cross-border payments. And speaking about tokenization or even NFTs, non-fungible tokens, we expect to see utility extending into NFT use cases as well. We have ALGO Nautilus right here. ALGO is a 20% move away from hitting a new TVL all-time high. So according to DeFi Llama, the all-time high TVL for Algorand was 360 million, and we can see we're almost up to 300 yet again. I also want to keep a close eye on HBAR's TVL as well, over 100 million. And remember, you can actually change the settings right here for the options. I just left it as is. And also, for anybody that says sending XRP, HBAR, ALGO is slow, they're not. When you transfer between wallets for all three of these networks, it is typically 3 to 5 seconds. However, if you're transacting between an exchange, let's say you're sending money from Uphold to KuCoin, then you're stuck waiting on Uphold, or vice versa. You're waiting for KuCoin to actually approve and then send the transaction on your behalf. So that's a common question I saw in some YouTube comments, so I just wanted to share. Why is an XRP transaction taking so long? Well, if you sent XRP between, two sum wallets or your ledger, it's typically pretty quick. And if it's taking more than 30 seconds, it's probably because an exchange. Because when you're withdrawing XRP from an exchange, you have to request a withdrawal from said exchange or the wallet program. So the transaction may actually take some time to get to the network and even be processed. Next up, we have CZ, CEO of Binance. Binance Labs evaluated 48 projects last week. And also, if you're brand new to crypto, guys, you can visit coinmarketcap.com. You can come over to cryptocurrencies, then go down to categories right there. And what I like to do is, for example, you could look and type in Coinbase Control Find and see all of the assets in the Coinbase Ventures portfolio. You can do the same thing with Binance as well. So we can see the Binance Launch Pool. We can see the Launchpad right here. And then you can go through this list of the top Binance Launchpad tokens by market cap, or sort however you wish, and see if you can find any exciting up-and-coming projects or even well-established projects that are due to recover. Notice that Fetch was one of them, and that thing did over a 5x in the past couple months. And what I like about this interview is CZ says, enterprises take longer to adopt blockchain or applications at scale, but once you get use cases going, once a Fortune 100, once a Fortune 500 is using a dApp or using one of these networks such as Casper, it's incredibly sticky, meaning they'll likely stay for the long term and begin scaling up the adoption, rather than retail use cases which could be very fickle and go whichever way the wind blows. So that should be a reminder of the power of enterprise adoption for DLT use cases. We also have Matthew LINY right here exploring multilateral platforms for cross-border payments. This is the BIS, the central bank of all central banks. And how many Ripple partners and XRP-enabled platforms do you see in the examples of multilateral platforms? So we can see Project Enbridge, we can see Project Dunbar, we can see Visa, MasterCard. We have TIPS, the common platform throughout Europe. Notice this is retail, including remittances. And I'm sure you guys remember Task Group, it's TAS Group, and we can see Ripple. Now this is an older document, so I just took a screenshot of this, but real-time cross-border fund settlement, and as we can see, as we scroll down, comparing 2-day settlement with global settlement systems, compared to using the XRP ledger, which would be 5 seconds to settle. Liquidity, reserves are not required. And what's cool about TAS Network Gateway is right here. They're at the heart of the European Target 2 and T2S real-time gross settlement systems from the very start. And so this was a comparison, and this was on Task Group's website directly for a few years, but now I can't really find it. And I'm sure a lot of you already remember the videos we did in 2018, 2019. Everybody was talking about Task Group and Ripple, the open protocol for global interbank transactions. And we even have ACI Worldwide, so we can see right here naming DLT, for example, Ripple. And ACI Worldwide is massive, over 6,000 customers, over 45 years of payments expertise, 25 billion cloud transactions, and they're very, very big and connect to a variety of groups. We can see serving 9 out of the top 10 banks worldwide. And remember that ACI Worldwide is a Ripple partner, and we can even see right here, ACI Worldwide featured in the Federal Reserve's new FedNow Service Provider Showcase. And ACI is right here providing low-value real-time payments to banks and FIs to support their adoption of the FedNow service. Highly scalable end-to-end real-time payment solution available as a cloud-based software-as-a-service offering is already live and in use by Zelle, TCH in the US. Enables banks and processors to connect all global schemes and deliver value-added services to their customers. And here's a video I uploaded a while back, so this is right here the head of real-time payments for ACI Worldwide, a Ripple partner, mentioning Ripple XRP being a payment option in the future. And you guys can check out the links in that video description just to dive in and get some timestamps as well. Remember, ACI Worldwide sends 14 trillion per day, and no, that number is not made up. And fundamentally, you guys already know there are massive ties between the company Ripple, the XRP ledger, and a variety of payment processors. And Ripple joined the NACHA alliance years ago, which is the backbone for the entire ACH network. They actually removed this link, I'll show you. It was on Ripple's website for years. Okay, payments.com. Ripple joins the NACHA Payments Innovation Alliance. But I love that illustration of Ripple and NACHA in the payment stack. I may have shared it on Twitter. Here's an old one I shared, just emphasizing the NACHA alliance with Ripple. We have Task Group. You can also think of TIPS. We have the UK with the FPS. We have Bank of Japan right there. So you can see some of the local payment rails and the real-time gross settlement systems. And here was the old, post or the screenshot before they removed it from their website. And this was all the way back in 2014, shared by Bank XRP. And notice he shared from 2015, NACHA banks approve same-day settlements in the United States. If you enjoyed this video, I'd greatly appreciate hitting the like button and subscribing. Let me know your thoughts down below. And as always, my link tree is linked right in the top of this YouTube video description with all links, crypto resources, and discounts. I'll catch you in the next one.